right, welcome, Rochelle. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so let's pretend we don't know each other,
Okay.
and you've met me at a networking meeting, which you did.
Yes.
But so do your elevator pitch. Let me hear what you have to say.
Okay. It's nice to meet you, Chala. I'm an investment advisor. I work with individuals or investors who are 50 plus. And my mandate is simple. It's really to invest the money that you can't afford to lose.
Nice. So that's it, right? I like the fact that it's brief. All right. Do I have your permission to polish your pitch?
Of course.
All right. You're so gracious. Okay. So you talked about 50 plus. I just turned 50, so I love that you're targeting me. But what I would love to know is, what are they interested in? Because they don't gather by age. And we may have talked about this, but talk to me about, give me an interest that they have that you could find them doing.
So these investors, they're really, pre-retirement age, or they could be in retirement. They've built up their assets, through working hard, owning their own businesses, having real estate properties. And they're not really looking to double or triple their money overnight, but they're looking for steady growth. They're looking to protect the capital that they've worked hard for against variables that will erode their capital over time if neglected, things such as taxation, market fluctuations.
Understood. Sorry, I'm going to stop you. So I want to know what groups they gather in, because you cannot market to just by age, and you don't know what they're thinking. So you can't market by the fact that, all that you're saying. There's no way you can see that from the outside of a human, right?
Correct.
So there,
So there are different niches. So, there's women in investing. For example, the reality is women will tend to outlive their male counterparts at some point. They will inherit all of the wealth.
So where are these women gathering for? Are they golfing together? What kind of groups can you meet them at every month? What kind of events can you go to? What kind of organization, association, chapter meeting? So human beings only gather by two ways. Right. And it's not by age, and it's not by what they're thinking. It's by interest. So they all like yoga. You know where to find them. They're all hockey moms. You know where to find them. Or they're all getting divorced. There's 15 meetup groups in Toronto alone. Right. Or they like books, or they're foodies. The other way is through their industry. So you know where to find lawyers because they have association meetings. You know where to find dentists. They have association meetings. So that's what I'm asking. I'm asking you to choose out of all the people that you know or have access to or have worked with, which of these interest groups or industries can you target, at least for your elevator pitch?
Women entrepreneurs.
Perfect. Because I know they gather, and they gather a lot. Okay. So what is the number one costly pain that you solve for them?
I provide guidance, and I protect the money that they can't afford to lose while guiding them through helping them financially build their business brick by brick.
But so women entrepreneurs, what is their problem? Are they losing money because they're paying too much tax? Are they?
Correct. Yes.
Is that what it is?
So I would be sitting down with them and showing them how to invest their money and make their portfolios more tax efficient.
Great. Now I understand how you can help me, because I'm a businesswoman. Do you see? So if you were to meet me at a networking for business women, and you were to say, hey, my name is Rochelle, and what I do is I help business women reduce their tax by, as much as 50% for the rest of their remaining career. Would I be interested in working with someone like that? For sure. Do you see the difference between what you're saying and what I'm saying?
Yes.
Perfect. And when you specify that you work with business women, it tells me that you're an expert in business women, and that you're an expert in reducing tax in business women, whereas what you said before was a little bit generic.
Correct.
Does that make sense?
Yes. So I can have different niches, but yes, that's the one that we're focusing on in this session.
So generally, it's great that you have clients in all those niches, but for your marketing power, there's only you, unless you have a team.
Right.
And there's only 24 hours in the day, and there's only so much money in the bank for networking and for, marketing.
Correct.
I usually have my clients, first of all, we don't just cherry pick what we just did. That's 5 minutes. That's for the show. That's show business.
Right.
But we actually do the whole, strategy and research to figure out what is the best niche, because you have so many and you have so many things you can help them with.
Yes.
And I know that lots of investment companies and banks tell you to sell all of them and to everyone, but that's not really the way that you can make a lot of money.
Correct.
So we figure out what to make you an expert in, which niche. And then all of your marketing content becomes, you do podcasts about tax reduction for women, about the fears that women business owners have about tax, and how, women and money and tax. Do you see how your
Yes.
whole marketing would then become about women, business, and tax?
Yes.
How do you like it? Is it something you're going to use?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
good.
Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you, Chala.
Thank you. Awesome.